Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all of you. This is my channel, White Iris Intuitive, and I am White Iris. And right now, I am just cleansing, cleansing our palettes, cleansing the space that we're in. I know it's been a couple of days, extra days, since I posted a video. Usually I try to post a video every week, but the powers that be had me sitting back a little bit because of all the things that have been going down. So right now I'm just cleansing the cards before we start. I'm cleansing the space. All of my crystals are being cleansed as well. And my book here with all of our stories and all of the channelings that I've had the last couple of days. It's been a little bit crazy the last couple of days with all of the things that are going on. And I know that everyone has been experiencing something different. With the way things are going right now, they just want me to take a minute before I continue. So I'm going to go ahead. Let me put this in the front because they want you to see the smoke that's still coming up. It's dissipating a little bit. But they're going to come through and come down and do a little bit of a cleansing. So if you just take 5 minutes, you can close your eyes if you want to. It's up to you. Neshua, Deshua, Nasawe, 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 Deshua, 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 Nesawe, Nesawe, Dashawe, Dashawe, Dashawa, Dasawe, 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 Yeshua, this way, this way, this way, this way, this way, this way, Yeshua, this way, this way, this way, this way, yeah, this way, yeah, this way, yeah. Deep breath in, deep breath out. For those of you experiencing pain right now, Basananisowa, Basananisowa, Basananisowa Shine, Basananisowa Showa, Shoma, Showa, Basani, Basani. Okay. All right. Someone who's going to be watching the video is going through some type of physical pain, so this will help. Just listen to it. You can rewind it, go back to the beginning, and just watch it again a couple of times if you want. I do, of course, cleansings. I do sound healing. I also do card readings. I am an empath, so I can sense what people are going through. I also speak to past loved ones, so I do speak to spirit. I have an entire team. I have dragons on my team, spirits, past lives, all that. I can also speak to your higher self. So if there was something that or questions that you wanted to ask, I would ask your higher self about that question, and they would answer the question for you, because you can't lie to yourself, obviously. So let me start now with a couple of things. I've been hearing a couple of different things. In the last Instagram I did, or the second to last one, a couple of days ago, I kept hearing Celebration, and that's from Kool and the Gang. And it's a great song. It's, if you've never heard of it, it's a group from the 70s. It's funky, it's Motown, it's amazing. And I kept hearing Celebration. And it kept saying there's a party. The verse was, there's a party going on right here. It's a party that's going to last throughout the year. So it this there's a celebration. Good things are coming, great things are coming, wonderful changes are coming if you are in the correct timeline. Right now, we're living in two different timelines. Some of us are experiencing one, some of us are experiencing the other, and some people experience both timelines as they go in and out of a higher and lower vibration. And I'll give you a good example. I'm not going to give you any other examples because the reason why I know I'm in that higher timeline is because of the things that they have shown me, that it's for me to see and not anyone else. But one way I know is because I didn't know anything about the fires that were happening in California. I was completely oblivious to it. Someone texted in the group chat, because I have family that lives in California, hey, how are you guys doing with the fires and things like that? And, our family members came back and said, we're fine. Everything's great. We're not experiencing any fires. So all of a sudden, of course, I start seeing it on my Instagram timeline, this fire, that fire, these things going on. And I'm like, okay, I guess California is experiencing wildfires right now. And I'm not trying to be, nonchalant about it. But it wasn't in my timeline until that chat started. A couple of days later, this pops up on my Instagram, and it's a woman talking about how we're living two different timelines. I'm not the only person talking about it. And she shows a woman saying, I don't understand what's going on. She saw something on her TikTok or on Instagram about the Hollywood sign burning. And she's like, it could have been fake. I don't know, but I want to let you guys know I'm in front of the Hollywood sign. The sun is out. It's sunny. It's beautiful, and nothing's going on here. And as I said, it could have been, I didn't see the previous video. I don't know. It could have been a CGI, somebody, just being an asshole, because we have a lot of those. But she said nothing was going on. And that's one way of seeing it, where it's like, okay, well, this person is experiencing this. And she also talked about it. She said one person put something up about her block is burning, and her neighbor across the street was like, what are you talking about? Nothing's going on here. And she goes outside and shows everyone how the street is perfectly fine. But one person was experiencing one thing on the same block, and the other person was experiencing a completely different thing. That's two separate timelines at the same time. After that post, I stopped seeing anything and everything having to do with it. It's as if it no longer existed. And of course, I understand just because it stopped showing up on Instagram doesn't mean it exists. I grant you that. But if you're living in a higher timeline, in a higher vibrational state, you're not going to experience those things. And some people might watch this and be like, oh, there was a fire in California, because they're in that higher timeline. I'm just giving you an example of how, if it's not in your frame of mind, if it's not in your higher vibrational state, it's not something that you will experience. Now, another thing that everything came through as songs with me lately. I have been smelling sweet smells. So every time I come home, it smells like someone opened up a pastry shop in my apartment. It smells very sweet. It's very nice. It's warm. It's beautiful. It's a wonderful smell. I just sit down and I'm like, well, this won't make me fat. So I just smell the pastries that I smell. And then I started hearing, ooh, child, things are going to get easier. And this is by the 5 stair steps. And it's a great song as well. If you've never heard of it, go to YouTube. You will see the songs. You'll hear them. They're really great. And I also heard Everything Is Gonna Be All Right by Bob Marley. So this is just a sign to me, letting me know that, hey, we're on the right path. We're going to be celebrating. Everything's going to be all right. Everything's going to be great. Everything is going to get easier for us, especially if you're in that fifth dimensional state at a higher timeline. Remember, if you are in self-doubt, if you are in lack, whether it's your lack, you're in lack mentality, lack of whatever it is, if you are in fear mentality, if you are in victimhood mentality, this is not going to be for you. Not unless you're ready to move forward. Most people in those mentalities take a long time to move up, to step up, to move forward, because they don't know who they are without it. So this video, if it finds you, you're either ready to move forward, you're ready to move up, or you're already at that fifth dimensional state. And that's why this has found you, because you're ready to start hearing things that you need to hear for you to continue your journey into the fifth dimension, into the higher realms. And no, you don't have to die for that. You can get there through meditation. If you meditate, if you take quiet time, a lot of people think because you live alone, like, oh, you must be lonely. And no, I love my peace. I love not to be bothered. I do a lot of meditating, a lot of thinking. I get a lot of channeled messages. If I don't need to go out, I'm not going out. I need to have a good reason for it. So yeah, food shopping and things like that. But other than that, you're not going to find me out a lot. I would need, yeah, if I'm already in my PJs and I took off my bra, chances are I'm not getting dressed up for you again. But I digress. Let me start with the Rider-Waite Tarot today. And let's see, what messages do we need to know for the end of this month? What messages? That's a lot of cards. I mean, I didn't even get, this is the only one that flipped over. This is the Seven of Cups. And this is, again, celebration, opportunities. Look at that. Every single one of the cups is full. All of them. They all have something different. We have purpose. You've been searching for something. Whatever it is that you've been searching for, whatever it is that you've been looking to do, whatever it is that you've been saying to yourself, I wonder what my purpose is or what I'm supposed to be doing. You're either already there or you're almost there. We have the Temperance. This is balance and harmony. These are great cards for the end of the month. Now, we do have the Two of Swords, and the Two of Swords does talk about difficult decisions and different options. Do not avoid the decisions that you need to make. Do not avoid what it is that you need to do, because if you avoid it, it's going to run your life. Okay? This is what I tell people a lot too. If you are still thinking, if you're in that victimhood mindset and you're still thinking of what this and that person did to you, those people are living rent free in your head, and every choice that you make in your life, they own it, because you are not breaking yourself free from what they did or didn't do to you. You have to let that stuff go. Oh, but you don't know what they did to me. It doesn't matter what they did to you, because with your victimhood, your fear-based mentality and everything else, you are allowing them to run your life. So if you want someone else to run your life, continue in your victimhood, in your fear mongering, in your lack mentality, and in everything else that you do that is a 3D or lower vibration. And we have the Empress. Either you are the Empress or you're coming up to meet an Empress. Male or female, doesn't matter. The Empress is someone that is abundant, nurturing. If you are not ready for the Empress or the Emperor, whatever, male or female, do not, under any circumstances, try to get with this person. Because the only thing that you're going to do is either A, come to this person, and this person will have the realization that you're not worth it and you're going to get hurt, or you are going to pull this person down into your vibration and they're going to lose everything that they have. So if you're like the type of person that likes to do that to people, that's what's going to happen. And if you do that, that's your karma, and that's something that you'll pay for sooner or later. But if you're not ready for this creature right here, for this emperor or empress that's full of abundance and love and nurturing, and that is there to develop you and help you accomplish your goals, as you guys accomplish your goals together, walk walk away. And the Wheel of Fortune. I can't make this up. The Wheel of Fortune is good luck, good karma. That means that you're in your dharmic cycle now, that you've gone through all of the trials and tribulations and all of the things that you needed to go through in order to see yourself on the other side and to know that you're now living in purpose. This is the year, I keep saying it, and I don't know how many times I've said it. This is the year where we live in our purpose. The year where everyone who is enlightened, it is becoming enlightened, is getting away from the bullshit, is getting away from victimhood mentality, is getting away from fear mentality and lack mentality. This is the time where your abundance starts, your purposefulness starts, and all of the things that you're looking to achieve. This is the year that it starts. Whether or not you're going to take the bull by the horns and start doing the work is up to you. For those of us that have done that work, I know without a shadow of a doubt that it's going to happen. I woke up this morning and it was like, universe, how can it get better than this? I was like, I just wanted to jump up and say yoo-hoo every time I walked out of the house. I was driving my car to go food shopping and I was like, man, how can it get more awesome? How can it get better than this? How can I have more abundance? Universe, show me what I can do. Show me how it can get better than this. When you say things like that, the universe will say, well, I'm going to show you how it can get better. And it will show you those things. So you need to be ready for that and ready for the love, the abundance, the development that you're going to have this year. And when I say abundance, it's abundance in everything. Abundance not only monetarily, but it's like in the right friends, the right people coming to you, the right people that need your help, the people that need your help, the people that are going to be there not only to develop you but for you to develop them as well. So you're going to see all of this year. It's the time. It's time for it to happen. And it's time for it to be your year. It's our year this year. Okay, so I'm moving over to the Shadow and Bone, Earth and Bone Oracle deck. Because I think with these cards, with the Rider-Waite Tarot, these cards are perfect. I don't need to pull any more cards from there. And I think I'm going to leave it as a 5-card spread. Jeez Louise. Wow. Peacefulness, receptiveness, and manifestation, charity, generosity, and gratitude. What was I just saying? So this is the year for the manifestation that you were for everything that you've been manifesting to come up. You are in peace. You are mindful. You know that your abundance is coming. You know that your manifestations are coming. Same thing. If you put these cards together, it's the same thing. Your opportunities are coming. Your manifestation is coming. It's the same card. And then we have charity, generosity, and gratitude. Same thing. Temperance. So cards are coming up that mean the same no matter what oracle deck or tarot deck I'm using. That is always an indication that this is already set in time. So if it wasn't something that was set, that was in motion, that is going to happen regardless of what happens this year, I wouldn't get so many of the same cards already at once. Sometimes I'll get 3 or 4 cards that are the same, but so far, hey, we're getting there. I'm telling you right now, get ready because everything that you've been manifesting, all of your prayers, all of the things that you have been asking for, it's coming. Okay, let's keep going. Wow, I was just talking about higher self. You are a conjurer. Your higher self, fertility, creativity. You are creating. Fertility doesn't always mean that you're going to get pregnant, you're going to have a baby, or your spouse is, whatever it is. It can be because you are birthing something new. Again, difficult decisions, weighing options. But here we're telling you, check in with your higher self. Check in with your fertility. Check in with your creativity. Let go of what no longer serves you. Make that decision so that you can move into your conjuring, from your manifestation to conjuring that which you are looking to do. And we have prosperity and the Empress. So the Empress is your abundance, your nurturing, your confidence, your the person who is in also fertility, who is going to help you develop and accomplish your goals. You are going to do this together. And we have here wealth, contentment, and abundance. Abundance and abundance. You can't make this stuff up. I'm sorry. You can't make it up. Let's see. And I keep hearing right now, love is on hand. Love is on hand. For whoever needs to hear that. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. Wow. Emotional intuition, awakening. Follow your heart. And the Wheel of Fortune, if I read it here, it says destiny, turning point, change, inevitable fates, emotional awakening, intuition, follow your heart. So we are on a path. We are all on a path of awakening, of intentions, of purpose, of, excuse me, of conjuring the manifestations that we have been praying for, we have been asking for, and that we have been developing throughout all of 2024, all of our prayers, all of our manifestations, all of the things that we have asked for. 2025, everything is coming to fruition. Everything is coming through for us. Ooh, my nose. Sorry. When I'm channeling and when I'm reading, it's always something with the nose. The nose or the throat. Okay. So we have suffering, past affecting the present, victimhood. That's what I was telling you guys. So you need to let the past go in order for all of this to come through. Some of us have already done that. We've already let the past go. We have already, done all of the cord cutting that we've needed to do. We've already sent people with love and with kindness and light. And now it's time to move forward. So this card is a reminder of that. The past, you have to let it go, regardless of what was done to you, which isn't even done to you, is done for you, because it's a lesson that you have to learn. If you're still in the mindset of that was done to me and there was nothing for me to learn, you're not going to get what's coming up in the cards right now. That's why this comes up. Because some people are still in that mindset of it was done to me, it happened to me, things like that. You have to let go of that. Nothing happens to you, it happens for you. You learn the lessons, you go through it, you figure out, what did I need to learn? What did I need to know from this? Cut those cords and cut those people out and let them go with love and light. If you're letting them go with hate, with still pain and things like that, it's just going to keep haunting you. Oh, am I taking these? Yes. Divine timing. Again. Divine timing. Divine timing. Some people don't like it. You have to trust in it. Let go of all of expectations. Do your manifesting. Do your praying. Do your affirmations. When things will come when they're supposed to come. So forget about when and when is it going to come and how is it going to come and I would like it to be like this. Let go of that. I am manifesting for everything. When will it come? Doesn't matter. It'll get here when it gets here. If it comes tomorrow, great. If it comes at the end of the year, next year, how it comes, I will accept it as it comes from the universe, because I trust in the universe and I trust in everything that I'm going to do. Fate. Wheel of Fortune. So we had Wheel of Fortune and we have another Wheel of Fortune. That's 2. This is Divine intervention, again, there are greater forces at play. Release control of the outcome that you want. Your outcome isn't always the outcome that's best for you. And the universe always has something better for us. So release control of how, when, why, what is going to be, and just say, it can only get better than this. How can it get better than this? Only wonderful things are happening to me today. Only wonderful things are happening to me today. And it will come. High vibrations, healing, yes. Higher vibrations. We need to be at a higher vibrational state in order to conjure up the things that we're looking for, in order for our manifestations to come through. And then we have yin, feminine energy. Again, the Empress, feminine energy. Intuition, nurturing, creative. That's the Empress right there. So we have the Empress 3 times again. I don't know what to tell you guys. This is an amazing reading. It's giving us, each card is telling us that the first cards that we chose are correct. It's emphasizing that everything that I'm talking about is on the right path. Whether or not you're going to take advantage of this is up to you. I can take a horse to drink. I can take a horse to water, but I can't make it drink. That's basically who I am. I can guide you there. I can tell you how to get there, but whether or not you're going to do the work is up to you, and there's nothing I can do about that. Let's see. Self-care and balance. Another card about balance. We've had 3 cards already about balance, and this is the 4th one. Take time to replenish your mind, body, and soul is a must. Enjoy the time to reconnect and make yourself a priority. Ask yourself, what is serving me and what is taking from me? Much can be revealed when you stop putting yourself at the bottom of the list. I don't put myself at the bottom of any list. I'm first on the list. When my children need help, do I help them? Absolutely. If my sister calls me and says I need XYZ, absolutely. But I always take time to take care of myself first. If I know that I need to meditate, that I need to rest, and that I need to take time for me, and the laundry needs to get done, I'm going to take time for me first before I put that laundry in. Once I put the laundry in, what do? I come back and I finish meditating. I finish doing my self-care, because that's going to be there for a while. Betrayals will be revealed at this time. So if you feel that you've been betrayed by anyone or anything, if you feel that someone has been trying to get in contact with you for bad intentions, you're right. Never, ever, ever mistrust your intuition. Your intuition is always right, and you need to make sure that you steer clear of this betrayal. Of course, if you're still thinking in those lack modes mentalities of 3-dimensional, this person is going to take advantage of you, and that's up to you. Shield, protection needed. So as you are moving up into your 5th dimensional state, as you are clearing and cleansing and doing your self-care, you also need to protect yourself from the vampires, the energy vampires, the people like this one who is trying to get into your good graces just to hinder your progress and hinder your growth, and is trying to betray you. Don't let those people take advantage of you, no matter who they are, no matter how much they tell you that they need you, because you know that when they say they need you, they take full advantage, and then you're the one that's acting like a crazy person. Denial. Again, a situation that you are refusing to acknowledge. We got this card already. This is the 3rd time we get this card. Stay away from those people that are trying to take advantage of you, number 1. Number 2, you need to make sure that you are taking care and recognizing the past. You have to make sure that you understand what these lessons were and say, I release you with love and light. I understand what my lessons were. I understand what I needed to learn. Now I cut those cords and I release you, and you go on with love and light. I do not allow you at any moment or time to take from my energy. There's a really great on Instagram where you call your power back to you. And I have it written down because I wanted to make sure. Here it is. You can say these words. So if you want to like go back and forth and rewind, this is also on Instagram, and you can record that. I call my power back to me from every person, space, entity, from every portal, time, and dimension, from every connection, every attachment, and vessel where I left it. Anyone and anything that is attempting to siphon my energy, you do not have my consent to use my vitality. And I call my power back to me. I now release that which is not my own. I lay down the weight that does not belong to me, as well as the weight that does. I forgive all things, all people, and all others. I forgive myself, and I cloak myself in the golden light of protection, impenetrable. I shed light to my shadows, and I lovingly work through all insecurities, flaws, and self-destructive habits that have caused me not to flow in the ways in which I was created. So you guys go back and forth, write it down, call your power back to you every single night. I do that every night. I go out, I interact with people. So call your power back to you every single night. And release those people with love, with light, and with peace. Relationships, balance needed. Again, another card about balance. Make sure all of your relationships are equal and balanced with giving and receiving. If they are out of rhythm, then you are sacrificing and cannot sustain yourself. Therefore, it will create more obstacles to overcome. Know that you are worthy. You are deserving of everything and anything that you have asked for, that you have manifested. This is our time. Do not allow anyone to take your energy from you, to siphon any vitality from you. You can stop this. You have the power to do it. All right, let's see. This is a little serious today. All right, let's see. This is the message of the Cosmic Oracle cards. I'm hoping that we can get some cards from here. If not, I'm going to move on to a different deck. Maybe I'll move on to the Dragon deck. The dragons are here, and as always, are full of love and light. You can call upon us at any time, at any space, in any dimension, and we will come forth. Our love for you is immense, as we are immortal. And you are worthy of our love and our protection and our healing services. Whew. Clear your mental and physical clutter. It always makes you feel better. Again, with clearing and balancing your space. You are too amazing to follow everyone else. Forge your own path. I'm telling you guys, this is the year. This is the year for you to be balanced, for you to do the work that you're looking to do, for you to have purpose, to fulfill your purpose in life. Your purpose is now accelerating. The dragons are here. We are all one. Find ways to lighten up and not take everything so seriously. I just said this was serious reading. Thank you very much, dragons. A little bit of faith goes a long way. Remember that. Again, with having faith. Having faith in what you have asked for. Having faith in all of the things that you have manifested. Never forget how resilient you are. You always bounce back. That's true. You always do bounce back, and you know that. All right. Copycats. So I might have a copycat, or there may be copycats. You never know. If game over. So I guess it's game over for the copycat. I could have a copycat. I don't know. I don't spend time looking for that. But if there is a copycat out there that's impersonating me, this is what I have to say is just remember, I don't go to you to say, "Hey, do you want a reading? Hey, do you want to do this?" You guys have to email me. You guys have to let me know that you're interested in a reading or a cleansing or anything else. And I don't go and say, "Okay, I'm going to do XYZ." I don't do any of that. You guys come to me. The only time you're going to see me giving out information is going to be on Instagram, which is very quick and very easy. I will be starting, I'm hoping soon, live Instagrams and have like a pick a card on Instagram live. So just, start looking for those soon too. Hold on one second. Okay, that was the game over card that fell. Okay. Bugaboo. Some of you are going to be experiencing this. Up to you. Just have to find ways to lighten up. I keep telling them this is a general reading, but this card is for someone in specific. So this could be for the same copycat. They're going to be bugging out because it's game over for them. So if any of you have been experiencing something like this, where maybe someone has stolen your identity, something like that, this person's going to get caught, and they're going to have to, they're going to get caught sooner or later. They're going to try to get away, but it's not going to happen. In their feelings. So they're going to be in their feelings, and they're going to need some anger management. So whoever that's for, this is very specific. Just know that whoever this is doing this to you, they're going to get caught, and they're going to pay the piper sooner or later. So, so let's get back to the general reading, please. Open your heart and it will help you attract more love. That is 100% true. No matter how many times you've been hurt, no matter how many times, do I keep these cards? No. No matter how many times it's happened, if you close yourself off, and you close yourself off to everything. Okay, so we need to make sure that we are not closing ourselves off. Intimacy, sexual chemistry, and reminiscing. And I just realized that I didn't hook up my microphone, so I'm hoping that this comes out okay. My microphone's on my other desk. Yeah, the thing just popped up. It's like, oh, your microphone is being used by the camera. I was like, oh, I forgot to hook that up. So hopefully this will come out fine. Luck is on your side. So we have the luck card again. Luck is on your side. Do I take this one? Air signs. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Either this is for you or, well, I mean, it's a general reading, so it's really for everyone, but maybe someone's going to meet a Gemini, a Libra, and Aquarius. Maybe that's your love attraction, your love interest, and move on. Someone is unavailable and is a waste of your time, so move on. Move it along, baby. All you need to say is thank you so much for not wasting my time and wrapping this up quickly. I really appreciate it. I send love and light to you. Cut that cord and move it along. Now let's see what the dragons have to say, even though they did channel through me. So they're telling me your cards are wonderful, but we can just channel through you if you want to speak. So should I not use your cards? No, they're like, no, don't use the cards. What's this here? Um, I haven't used these in a while. Should I use these? Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens as I'm getting really, really hot as soon as I pick them up. I want to know what spirits are with us, what spirits are protecting us, what spirits are guiding us at this time, please. So this is one of our healing cards, our spirits cards here. This is the Panthera, which is the precious and the rare. It's one of the guides that we have right now that's with us. Oh, wow. The blessings of the Kumu, no good thing shall be withheld. So that's also telling us that we are in our time. That card is so beautiful. Look at this. There's the owl. There's the lioness. Feminine energy. Oh, wow. Diamond tiger and the black moon. The lioness and the tiger and the black panther. And this is all feminine energy, ladies and gentlemen. All feminine energy. Wow. This one flipped over, was already flipped over. Oh my gosh. No wonder I was so hot. Am I keeping all of these? Yes, they're telling me. Quinette, sweet paradox of empowering grace. And she has the beautiful, beautiful hummingbird. Ayana Vision, way of the divine feminine revealed. Oh my God. Divine feminine again, and it has the butterfly. I've been seeing a lot of visions, and I've been talking a lot about butterflies lately. Remember, the butterfly is first a caterpillar, goes into its cocoon like the hermit. And while they're in their cocoon, they transform. We've already gone through this transformation. What we're coming through as now is the butterfly. And then we have Amuata, again, the owl. The sage of higher knowledge, your higher self. Whenever you have questions, go inward, speak to your higher self. Your higher self is always going to tell you the truth, even if you don't like what that truth is. Did I show you the card? This is so much feminine energy. Pahlik Mana, medicine of the butterfly Kachina. I can't. You can't make this stuff up, people. We really can't. Look at all of the information that we're getting. Transformation. Butterfly, butterfly, butterfly. We have feminine energy. We have the panther. We have the lioness. We have the tiger. We have the hummingbird. This is the owl. How many times have we seen the owl? How many times? This is a butterfly as well as the panther here. Then the butterfly over here. Then we have all. I can't. I can't make this up. I cannot make this up. We are going through a transformation. We are going through and we are getting all of the things that we have manifested. The wheel of fortune is here. Luck is in our favor. These are our spirit guides. Speak to them, talk to them, speak to the dragons, speak to your spirit guides, speak to your higher self. You are going to get what you need. You're going to get the answers that you're looking for. You are going to receive all of the things that you have wanted to receive. It is coming for you. It is here for you. Do not wonder, how is it going to come? When is it going to come? Forget about that. It is coming. Trust in the divine. Trust in your manifestations. Trust that you are powerful. Trust that you are deserving. Trust that you are worthy, because it is coming. All right, guys, and I'm going to leave it here. This is a powerful reading with so much information. The dragons came through, our shamans came through with our healing earlier. I mean, it can't get any better than this. And I asked the universe, show me, how can it get better than this? I really want to know. I really want you to show me how. And hopefully it'll come up in our next reading. Now remember, February 11th is the day of our reading for all 12 signs. The 11th of every month is when I do it. So just remember to look out for that. I'm not sure if between now and then I'm going to have another reading. I probably will, because, I want to make sure that I do once every week. So look out for that as well. And remember, all of my information is in the description box below. I do readings, I do sound healings and other types of healings as well. And I can do it live through Zoom, or I can do a pre-recording and have it sent to you as a private YouTube recording. I can never remember how to say it, but donations are also welcome. My Cash App and my Venmo information is on the bottom as well in the description box below, and that is the same information for when you want to have a reading done. That's the way you would pay before the reading gets to you. So again, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for listening to me. Thank you so much for watching these videos. I really, really do appreciate it. I'm working my channel. I'm trying to get my channel up there so that I don't have to work my regular job anymore. And I do work nights, so it's a little harrowing having to be up from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. So, but this is my calling. This is my purpose, and this is what I'm going to be doing until the day that my lights go out in this dimension and my eyes open up in the new dimension that we'll be in. Because remember, death is not the end; it's only the beginning. So I want to thank you for everything. If you also have Instagram, I'm also on Instagram, same name, but it has white underscore iris underscore intuitive, where here it's white iris intuitive, all one word. So follow me on Instagram as well. I do daily readings, and I have been doing some live with some other ladies all as well, Well As Kitchen. She's amazing. She's wonderful. And some other people that I've met with her have been really, really great, and very loving, and very, what's the best word to, they've welcomed me with open arms, which I appreciate 100%. And I just love. So thank you so much for being here, for listening to me, and for following me, whether it's on Instagram or on YouTube. I really, really do appreciate it. Thank you. God bless, guys. Okay.